My brother kicked me out of his wedding, so I booked a trip to Miami. My brother Tom and I have never really been close. He's 10 years older than me, and by the time I was old enough to actually connect with him, he was already out of the house, off living his own life. We were family, but it always felt like we were more like distant cousins than siblings. Still, when he got engaged to Sarah a couple of years ago and she asked me to be a bridesmaid, I said yes. It felt more like a courtesy invite. Like she asked me because I'm technically going to be her sister-in-law, not because she actually wanted me up there with her, but I took it seriously anyway. Over the next 2 years, I showed up for everything. Every dinner, every bridal shower, every ridiculous themed party. I paid for the outfits. I chipped in for group gifts. I paid for my hair and makeup trials, and all the little bridesmaid duties they wanted us involved in. I wasn't rich. I had to save and plan for every single thing, but I still did it because I thought, maybe this will finally be something that brings me closer to my brother. Maybe this will matter. A few weeks ago, I finally saved enough to buy the bridesmaid dress. $800. That's not pocket change. That's a couple weeks of groceries or rent. But I was excited. I had actually grown close to some of the other girls in the bridal party, and for once, I felt like I belonged in something. I was hyped for this wedding. And then, boom, out of nowhere, Sarah tells me she wants her brother's wife, Becky, to take my place. Just like that. After 2 years, after all the time and money and energy, I'm out. I guess Sarah and Becky suddenly became besties, and she decided she'd rather have her up there than me. I was stunned, but I said okay. It's her wedding. I wasn't gonna cause drama. I tried to take the high road, but the next day, I went to pick up the dress so I could return it and at least get my money back. And that's when Sarah drops another bomb on me. She tells me Becky's gonna wear it since we're the same size, like not even asking, just telling me. I said no. If she wants the dress, she can buy it from me. $800. Sarah says Becky can't afford that and I should just be nice and let her borrow it, and then I can have it back after the wedding. Like I'm gonna wear that shit to what, brunch? I'm not just handing over a designer bridesmaid dress I paid for out of pocket so someone else can parade around in it after kicking me out. They offered me $250, then tried to compromise by saying I could still be in the wedding as the assistant flower girl. The assistant flower girl. I'm a grown woman, and you want me to walk behind a toddler and throw petals? That was the moment I realized how little they respected me. I told them I wasn't coming to the wedding, and I meant it. I returned the dress, got my refund, and washed my hands of the whole thing. They were pissed, obviously. My brother sent me some long-ass message about family and how I was overreacting, but I didn't respond. And then, the twist. My coworker comes up to me today and says she has an extra round-trip ticket to Miami and a hotel room she's splitting. It's super last minute, but it's the exact same weekend as the wedding, and all I have to do is cover half of it. So here's the situation. I can either sit at home and mope because my brother and his fiancé treated me like I'm disposable, or I can sip a cocktail on the beach in Miami and dance my ass off far away from people who clearly don't give a shit about me. Yeah, I booked the flight.